Hi there, I'm Lisa Arana, and I'm so glad you are joining me today for this Assemble This video. It's all about creating this heart-filled card. Unity Stamp Company has a brand new two-step heart stencil that I just adore, and I'm going to share how you can use a matching background stamp to make your perfect Valentine or just because card. Let's get started with creating our background. I'm using Hammermill cardstock today and a sticky mat to help with my stenciling. I have a piece of post-it note on that sticky mat so I know the placement of my two-layer stamps. Just gonna color that in with the first of two Gina K ink colors I'm using today. These are from the Carnation Trio Cube set, and this is the lighter of the carnation colors. I colored in that registration mark, and then I'm just going to start blending on a light layer of the ink into the heart stencil. I'm going for a circular look, but I'm not being too precious about making sure I have a perfect circle or that all my hearts are perfectly colored in. I kind of like the halo effect of it kind of pulling in some of those partially filled hearts as well. So this is a great way to just play around with the stencil and to get a different look each time. While you're blending, the ink might look a little bit harsh, but as you build up those layers and then let the ink kind of sit and do its thing, it'll soak in and smooth itself out so you'll have a nice pretty blend. Just keep adding your layers until you get the depth of color that you're happy with. I pulled up that Candy Hearts stencil layer number 1, and now I'm just going to place my layer number 2 right over that registration mark. That's what those little squares are for. That way you know your hearts are going to be perfectly aligned. Now I picked the dark carnation color from the trio of the set, and I'm really going in for some nice, deep, rich hearts over the top of those softly stenciled hearts from the first layer. Again, I don't mind if it kind of pulls in some of the shape of the hearts around my halo, but I am going for like a circular look. And I'm just blending, and again, I'll set this aside and let it kind of soak into the paper and do its thing. I grabbed the rectangle from the Scallops and Rectangles die and die cut that down. And next comes the fun part of really personalizing this card. There is a matching background stamp set that has all these little candy heart sayings, and I'm just popping out the ones that I want to use for my card. This is going to go to a girlfriend of mine, and I just kind of want more of a, call me, love ya, those type of sentiments for my bestie. And I'm just popping those out and then stamping them in the hearts, and then I'm going to place those back into that big background because you can use that as a full background stamp as well. Once that was all dry, I'm just going to pop that up with some foam adhesive right into a couple layers of craft cardstock and red cardstock, and then add a few clear rhinestones just to really kind of pull it all together and add a bit of shine. And here's our final look. I just love the little sentiments I picked, and they fit perfectly in those stenciled hearts for a fun just because or Valentine card for my girl. I'll have all my supplies linked in the description of this video on my Dahlhouse Designs YouTube channel and blog. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Plus, if you have any questions or a sweet comment, post below. Thanks again for joining and watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.